MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
In now is Nico Horner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Josh Bell is the second out of the opening frame. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Alec Mills is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now, Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So now to the plate, Joaquin Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Ready with another 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in will be Francisco Lindor. Lifetime versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. First delivery to him. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
That's in there. 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple of weeks.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline to Iglesias for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. And now in the box, Ian Happ. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is foul right side. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Gene Story, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here it comes. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Eloy.
So now here is Eloy Jimenez. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
Power numbers down last month, Dero. Only a handful of bombs, but this guy's certainly capable of snapping out of that.
Yeah, I watched a lot of video on this guy coming into this game. Kind of expanded the zone a little bit last month. Got to sit middle of the plate to get that slugging percentage back where it needs to be.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Chadwick Tromp the next to bat. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Chadwick Tromp.
First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 3rd inning, no score to this point. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Baez has it on to first, and there were 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away. And up next, Nico Hoerner. First pitch of the AB now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dias able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now at the plate here is JT Realmuto for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 7.
JT Realmuto.
First offering. Wind up and the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Bryant. And that's the second out. So next to hit is Willie Castro as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play.